Hello and welcome to my channel for news about reports for USA. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Let's begin. Recently, the OutDaughtered Busby family has been facing the hurricane and all the preparation that comes along with it. While this isn't their first experience with dealing with a hurricane, Adam Busby let fans know about something extra special he witnessed during the storm. No stranger to storms. Undeniably, the OutDaughtered crew has weathered past hurricanes, but each one comes with its individual challenges. In an earlier season, they went through Hurricane Harvey with their tiny quints. Nevertheless, it is difficult to face severe weather as a big family. Likewise, Michelle Mimi Theriot's house was flooded during that hurricane. Without a doubt, they know firsthand how devastating these storms can be. While the family was preparing to batten down the hatches, Adam Busby sees something very unusual amid the blustering storm. Adam Busby witnesses something special during hurricane. While the OutDaughtered family was tucked inside riding out Hurricane Beryl, Adam Busby saw something special. On Adam's Instagram page, he shows fans a glimpse of an unusual sighting during a hurricane. He captions, "I couldn't believe this guys was out in the yard in the middle of a hurricane. Guess he didn't get the memo. Business as usual, #Hurricane Beryl." In the video, he says, "I'm looking out the front window while this hurricane is happening and I see something in the front yard." He zooms in and says, "Let's see if you can see it. It's like a rabbit right there just eating in the yard. And there's all heck broke loose all around us." Then, Adam laughs at the absurdity of the little bunny just munching away while wind and tree limbs fly around it. Some fans were hoping the Busbys would take him in, help the poor thing. A big gush of wind could kill him. Give him some shelter. Fans give their thoughts. After Adam Busby posted the video, several OutDaughtered fans gave their thoughts on the rabbit nonchalantly having dinner amid the storm. Rescue it for goodness sake. But Adam responds, "And let a wild rabbit loose in my house? No thanks. No way I'd ever be able to catch that wild animal anyway. That rabbit is like, yay. It's finally quiet outside without all those children running around, rolling on the floor laughing red heart. I think that this rabbit is trying to tell you that it's not that serious. Animals always know. Prayers for safety folded hands Dove Latin cross love the little bunny red heart. Aw, brave bunny. Didn't expect to see a bunny when you flipped the camera around face with tears of joy. Bro didn't get the memo OMG face with tears of joy stay safe guys. The rabbit needed to eat in between extreme gust face with tears of joy. What do you think about Adam Busby's special sighting during Hurricane Beryl? Can you believe the rabbit was business as usual? Are you hoping for more episodes of OutDaughtered? Drop your comments below. Adam Busby stood on the porch of his Texas home, his eyes scanning the horizon as the wind howled and rain poured in relentless sheets. The approaching hurricane was unlike any he had ever witnessed. It was predicted to be one of the most powerful storms in decades, and Adam couldn't help but feel a mix of anxiety and awe at nature's raw power. As the father of 6 young daughters, Adam had always been a protector, and today was no different. He had spent the past few days ensuring the house was fortified, supplies were stocked, and Danielle, his wife, and their quintuplets, as well as their oldest daughter, Blake, were safe. Now, all that was left was to wait and ride out the storm. "Adam, come inside," Danielle called from the doorway, her voice barely audible over the roar of the wind. "It's getting worse." Adam nodded, casting one last glance at the swirling skies before stepping back into the warmth and safety of their home. The girls were huddled together in the living room, their eyes wide with a mix of fear and excitement. The power had gone out hours ago, and the only light came from the flickering candles Danielle had scattered around the room. "Daddy, are we going to be okay?" asked Ava, her small voice trembling. Adam knelt down, wrapping his arms around his daughters. "Yes, sweetie, we're going to be just fine. We've prepared for this," and we're all together. That's what matters most." He exchanged a reassuring smile with Danielle, who nodded in agreement. Despite the uncertainty and danger outside, there was a sense of calm and unity inside their home. Hours passed, and the storm's fury showed no signs of abating. The wind's howling reached a deafening crescendo, and the house shuddered under the force. Adam paced the room, trying to keep his nerves in check. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from the back of the house, followed by the sound of splintering wood. "Stay here," Adam instructed Danielle and the girls, grabbing a flashlight as he rushed to investigate. He made his way to the kitchen, where he found that a large tree branch had smashed through one of the windows, letting in the pouring rain and gusts of wind. Adam worked quickly, securing the area with whatever he could find, using plastic sheeting and duct tape to cover the broken window. As he worked, his mind raced with thoughts of how much worse things could get. Yet, despite the chaos, he couldn't shake the feeling that something extraordinary was on the horizon. Just as he finished securing the window, Adam heard a strange, almost melodic sound coming from outside. Curiosity piqued, he made his way back to the front door and stepped onto the porch once more. The rain had lessened to a steady downpour, and the wind had died down slightly, but the strange sound persisted. Squinting through the gloom, Adam saw a faint, shimmering light in the distance. It was moving, almost dancing, through the rain-soaked streets. Intrigued and unable to resist, he ventured off the porch and followed the light. As he approached, the light grew brighter, and the melodic sound became clearer. It was music, soft, beautiful music that seemed out of place in the midst of the storm's aftermath. Adam rounded a corner and came upon a scene that took his breath away. In the middle of the street stood a young woman, drenched from head to toe, playing a violin with a grace and passion that seemed otherworldly. The ethereal light surrounded her, casting a serene glow that contrasted starkly with the devastation around them. Adam watched in awe, transfixed by the music and the surreal beauty of the moment. The woman's fingers danced across the strings, producing a melody that was both haunting and uplifting. It was as if the music had the power to heal, to bring hope in the midst of despair. After what felt like an eternity, the woman finished her piece and lowered her violin. She looked up, her eyes meeting Adam's, and gave a small, knowing smile. Adam stepped forward, his voice barely a whisper. "That was incredible. Who are you?" The woman shook her head slightly, her smile never fading. "Just someone who believes in the power of music to bring light in the darkest times." Before Adam could say more, the woman turned and began to walk away, the light and music fading with her. Adam stood there for a moment, feeling a profound sense of peace wash over him. He knew he had witnessed something extraordinary, something that would stay with him forever.